So Jesus says, "Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." So he's saying that if I'm beaten up, say because I'm a baby boomer, then I should be happy? No, only if you're persecuted for righteousness. In other words, persecuted because you follow Jesus. Jesus clarifies this in the next verse when he is recorded as saying, "Blessed are you when people insult you, persecute you, and falsely say all kinds of evil against you because of me." But come on, Christians aren't really persecuted, are they? Well, not in Western civilizations, in the sense that our lives and freedoms are threatened, but certainly globally, Christianity rates as the most persecuted religion in the world. But how can Christians be expected to feel blessed when they're persecuted? Well, I think it's all about perspective. It is being aware of what we will receive when God establishes his kingdom. Jesus explains this in the same chapter in verse 12 when he says, "Rejoice and be glad, because great is your reward in heaven." The Apostle Paul, who by the way got beaten up a lot and finally executed for his faith, expressed it this way: "I consider that our present sufferings are not worth comparing with the glory that will be revealed in us." But I thought if you follow God, then he will protect you and make everything in life work out for you. Oh no, persecution is to be expected by the followers of Jesus. Jesus said in John chapter 15 verse 20, "Remember what I told you? A servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will persecute you also." You see, if you live a life that truly follows Jesus, a life of righteousness, then you will show up those that live a different type of life. So, for example, if you live a life where you are generous, say, you will show up the person who just lives for themselves. And human nature being as it is, they won't like you for it. So there are two responses to the followers of Jesus, and these are described in John chapter 3, verses 20 to 21. "For everyone who does evil hates the light and does not come to the light, lest his work should be exposed." This is one possible response, hating the light and not accepting it. And the other, "But he who does what is true comes to the light, so that it may be clearly seen that his works have been carried out in God." That is the other possible response, doing the truth and coming to it and freely admitting that all good in us is accomplished by God. The two options are persecution or conversion. How will you respond to the people who follow Jesus? Let me know in the comments below. And God bless.